Okay, good evening, members. I just do a sound check first. So everyone can hear me, just type me a 1. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, good evening all members. Okay. Welcome back from a long holidays. Okay, so I think a long holidays, but however our market start much early this Wednesday, last Tuesday. It's not looking good. Okay, so we have a big drop. So then we'll see how it's going to be in the next week. Okay, so we will start as usual, but this time we will start with I'll be looking into a Dow Jones. Okay, this is a US market now is quite hot. It's because of all the interest rate change or up and expected to continue moving up more. So we'll be likely to see the Dow Jones will be more on the downside. Okay, so okay, from the chart actually we can see. Let's say I switch off to weekly chart. Actually now Dow Jones is having a support. Is someone is already start supporting it already. Okay, so but however, but this support we do not know whether it will be break or not. Okay, so it's still a question mark because interest rate will up 0.5%, and I think it will be continue up for a few months. Okay, so now it's important that is the next week. In next week, the CPI from US last week. Last month one is already at 5.8.5. So this one will drop down a little bit, but we're not sure of it yet. This is awaiting the next week will be announced. I think if this thing maintain or drop a little bit, may help some market to rebound a little bit. Okay, a little bit a small rebound. But overall, we can see that in weekly chart, the uptrust is already quite a lot already in this region. Actually, it's quite dangerous because in a chart wise, when you have an uptrust, then you have an uptrust, then his overtake uptrust is become a good sign. Okay, the strength that means still continue bumping in. Okay, but however, when come to 2022 this year, a lot of uptrust already become a weakness because one for uptrust is drop, another uptrust is drop, and this one is a weekly chart. Weekly chart will be presented in a long that means a long term. Okay, so and I also need to pay for members to pay some attention for this 200 moving average line. Okay, 200 moving average line is a line whereby for long term. Okay, so wherever when you are putting this line in a weekly chart is a line that need to be continue to move out. You can see here, continue to move out without a band, something like that, band and something like that. Okay, when you have a 200 moving around band like this, that means it's a major downturn. That means it's a come to a bear market. Okay, so but however, this one in US you can see in the past history, it's always been supported and on the moving upside. Okay, so wherever this line in weekly chart you can see is happened only twice. It's break. One is here, one is here. Okay, as we can know, during this time is 2009. That's when actually is 2008 is a economic crisis. Okay, during the crisis time, and this time during this 2020, this one is COVID. Okay, so this is COVID, and this is a crisis. Okay, this is crisis. Just only really a crisis happen, the long term will drop below this 200 line. Okay, so this means when we are projecting now, we still have some gap here. Okay, it's quite can be say that it's not really too far, but we are like toward it. Okay, so let's say we plot a price until here, it will be roughly about I drop and see here. This currently this line is almost holding at 29,000. So 29,000 or 30,000. Okay, so if we put a line here, because this line will continue moving up, because as long as the line on the weekly chart, this is a weekly, not a daily weekly chart, you can see that the things is like going to meet like this. Okay, this one is going to up. Okay, so actually here we will have some opportunity. Okay, if after another 4 month times will be about 16 bar because about 4 weeks. 16 weeks. Okay, if suddenly happen this thing, I think this panic thing might be not happen. I think because this one is only a core week will only core week will be causing it only. Okay, but if this one is happening, any touch between this line, then we need to be really be careful. Okay, so if you need to save your maybe a long-term puller, you don't need to get any enter here. Okay, here you wait until it's just like touching the line. Okay, I think that is a quite a good for long term lah. Okay, so because we do not know this time is it will causing a straightaway bear market. Okay, but however in US market there is a lot of investor already put their money in the retirement or anything. Okay, so when come to this year November 2022 will be some re-election is happening in the US. So John Biden, I think they will make sure November by this time US market will be in the strongest. Okay, so this thing what I see is I think is probability will be going down. I think it will be sideways. Okay, maybe it is the best if after maybe it will be drop more a little bit before it's going the sideways. I think to touch this 200 line is very unlikely for the short term. Okay, so this is some target for US market, and at the same thing you can also target S&P. Why I choose the S&P 500? Because we might be can get some. Oh, I think I use this my safe one will be better. Okay, because S&P 500 we might be have some chance to invest by using the call and put warrant in Macquarie side. Okay, so this is the line. This is a line. You can see also the same thing. Same thing during only when the crisis really a market crisis happen is dropped below 200. Okay, or how does the COVID-19 case is dropped below the 200 line. Okay, so by this in this way, this means we are still not really in a bear market yet. Okay, we are not in a really a bear market yet. If anything in the history when it touch, it will have a good rebound. Okay, it's like a rebound. I think this one if zigzag until here, I think will create something like this. Okay, then it will be sideways. Okay, the best market for US will going sideways because the election in November is soon going to happen. Okay, so for this one, you can try to benefit from this Macquarie call and put warrant. Okay, what I want to emphasize a little bit here is you may use this one hashtag to benefit from your put. That means to short the market. This is for short market. Okay, wherever I think is when you are in a sideways market, something like this, you have a resistance, then you have a support. When you have a side market, they will cut up and down, up and down, up and down, and down. You can go for a short when you're touching the resistance, and you can go for long when it's touching the short. Okay, so anything is break above or break down will end up as a cut loss. Okay, so because in trading on a call or put warrant, or you are trading in the futures, all cut loss is a necessary and is an important point. Okay, so this is I think is a good for put warrant And another one will be focused on the call warrant. Okay, so when you come to call warrant, this one will be the good one. Okay, but however, because this one, the date of expiring is getting near, that means you might be using this as a long position, just only for March only. Okay, you can you can just use for May only, because if only because when the expiry date month is going near, that is going to be a not really a good one. Okay, so this is the a little bit about call and put warrant, because myself has been a position myself in here, but during the last Friday I already sold, take out all the profit already, and because this is really a short term. Okay, so because of like this America US market, because this happened at the night when you cannot trade, so a little bit risky is there also. Okay, so this is some short about US market, and also we'll be touching a little bit of US Hong Kong market. Okay, Hong Kong market is look like it's quite still in a trajectory of like a recovery, but we do not know that this one might be dropped back to this one or not. Okay, so it's still like this one have a weak rebound. Okay, so when we are switch this one to weekly chart, okay, you can see the weekly chart, the 200 line is above here. US Hong Kong market early of end of last year is already start at the going down for a bear market. Okay, so this is when you are focused on the whole chart, you focus to long term. You see, when during this COVID time is here, and this one is 2016 is another crisis in Hong Kong, is whereby the protest, okay, of a government of China taking over the Hong Kong. Okay, so we got another crisis here, and this one you throw more back. This one is the economic crisis. Then in Hong Kong there is a few crises that happen. This is a world crisis. This one is the protest, and this is the COVID. And this one, I'm not sure this one is when he's dropped back. This one need to search back. Okay, but now when you have this drop, you can see that it's like a V-shaped rebound, a V-shaped rebound, and a V-shape, and the longest is this one. Okay, so when you have this one, if compared to here actually is trying to survive. Okay, you can know that it's like trying already dropped below this 200 moving average quite for a while already. Okay, so for it to rebound back is, I think this is also will take time. Okay, but however, US Hong Kong market, I think is in a recovery, because it look like the lowest point is hit here, but if he hit again, then it will be not really good. Okay, so but I believe this one might be a zigzag until end of the year he's go back to the point where he start. Okay, so this is one of the might happen, but however, this one you can use it for benefit using a call and put warrant also. Like example, here we are using the call warrant. We're using this call warrant, okay, CJB to for long position. Okay, this is a week. This is a daily. Okay, this is for if anything we go for a long position when it's a drop to a low one, and when they are near the resistance, we will use this one. Where I will search back this one. Hong Kong Hang Seng Index HAI. Okay, sorry, HA1. Okay, so we'll use this one as a short position. Okay, so these two I think is a good pair, because the volatility is both of this is quite working along with the stock. Okay, so this is some where that when you are no choice to because when you are investing in stock, when this is not happen, so you need to have some index operate when this volatility is very high. You can use it as tools to maybe earn some pocket money. Okay, so but however, I just repeat, this one is not a core buy or sell, but this one also is a risk, is a high risk investment in a pool and core warrant. Okay, so however, this one is only to be have a systematic cut loss. If you have a systematic cut loss, there will be quite a profitable trading. Okay, so this is Hong Kong. Then now we are back to Malaysia. Okay, so Malaysia straight away start. Okay, so straight away again is rejected by this resistance line. Okay, this resistance line has been rejected 4 times already. Okay, 4 times. So this one is quite dangerous. If you have too many times it's been rejected, and this one is getting lower and not rebound, will be a question. It will be a problem. Then there will be search down for more support line. Okay, as we can know that now because of the inflation is coming. Okay, it's coming high because of that. This one hopefully it did not create something like this. Okay, so another 3 bar down, another 3 bar down. We'll go back to the our 2022 opening price. Okay, so in a chart now, we can see that if you are point up to weekly chart, okay, we already touching at this 200 moving average line. Okay, when you are branching to the history, actually at here we are quite very good in long term, but after that we already create a top here and a top here. Then we are now and below this 200 moving average line, quite almost seen here. Okay, since 2019 until now, it's already, it look like we are going like this cycle. Okay, this cycle. If this we are in a long term of downtrend, but however now we can see something is in a support and resistance. Okay, so it's for trading in futures, it's quite very simple. You just short here and long here. Okay, so in between, maybe is when this one is not really in a good position, don't do anything first lah. Okay, so myself last Friday, when the market is open, luckily we are able to short the market in a high side here, because actually this is like a calculation of your risk. Okay, so to demo a little bit here is when I short in a 1610 here, because we know that, okay, if anything happen, our cut loss system will be at here. Okay, we will be gambling about 200 point here. Okay, sorry, 20 point here. Okay, so because 20 point here is the last March 10 2021 our high peak. That means this peak. Okay, this peak. So if from here to here, we are gambling about 20 points. So 20 point will be equivalent about 1,000. Okay, this is 1,000 for futures for futures. Okay, so but however, because of the in this region, you can see that it's not many at this level. That means this is like a nowhere zone. Okay, so for this line to upper line, this must be have some very good news to boost out the market. Okay, so but during that time here we still thinking that the interest rate up, but why the market rebound? But I believe during that time why US market rebound is because many people in short position. I think too many people in short position. So once he's used this type of technique, the smart money use a technique to rebound up the short the money, then the short position people will be all cut loss. Okay, once they're all cut loss, there's a huge loss there before they go back to the original support market is happening. Okay, so a lot of time like this will be happen. It's supposed to be down, but certainly up and down, something like this. Okay, so that's why when we are come to a futures trading and you are trading at this resistance and support line, okay, your risk is only this one. Okay, and your profit is down until the support. Okay, but however, sometimes it take a few days to down, but this thing in is dropping is too fast. I think it's quite too fast. Okay, so that's why you are risking 1,000, okay, to earn this drop. Okay, in this drop is almost 70 point. Okay, 70 point will be 1,400. Okay, so yeah, 1,400. Okay, so this one there will be there's some risk, but you're risking 20 point to get a 70 point is quite a very good is a very good risk ratio lah. Okay, so that's why when you are doing a futures trading, it's no formula that's 100% profit. But once you calculate the risk, you know the risk, then you take it. Then if anything go according to your plan, then you will be very very good. Okay, so I also see the at here got members asking about Frontkn. Okay, so after that I will go back to trade VSA 360 to find some stock. Okay, so now I think I can check some stock. Okay, seeing here I have been typing about Frontkn. Okay, so I just want to add here is when you are checking a stock. Okay, so you can add in this 200 ml line. Okay, so 200 ml line is a line whereby is a very long term. It's a long term. It's a long term line. Okay, it's a long term line. Okay, once you have deployed this line, you can go for weekly chart. Okay, you have a weekly chart. Okay, so you when you are dissecting a stock, where is the long term position, you can know, oh, now the stock is heading to this point. Okay, so you straight away you know, is it the stock still continue moving up? Okay, or not? Okay, at this at this retreat position, you will know that the price is not going higher now. It's now decreasing. Okay, so and when you have a price going down, okay, you need to know this gap. Okay, this gap. So how far from the next support? Next support. Why we need to know this support? Because you need to know. Let's say example, smart money is waiting here. Okay, when the price hit here, only smart money might be buying. Okay, like this, they're buying. So can you tahan or not? Okay, so the important thing is can you tahan or not? Okay, if your profile, let's say your profile is in here, okay, at this point, okay, so I bring it down. Let's say your point is from here until you touching 200 point around here, is dropped about 40%. Okay, so your profile can stand that kind of a loss. Okay, so actually in trading is no mean that is a correct or not correct action. It's just talk about your risk. Okay, your risk. Okay, so because let's say I say now the stock is on the downtrend, but what happened if this one it touched 200, pop, it rebound back. Okay, then become incorrect already, because the stock is look like rebounding. Okay, so if I cut loss here, now go back to here, then cut loss for nothing. Okay, you are asking yourself is like this. But when you are dissecting when you're seeing a chart, okay, let's say this one need to drop until this line, only maybe a single a little bit and up. Okay, and this one is a weekly chart. How about if this thing cost you another 4 months? Okay, if this happen another 4 months, okay, but that means in this 4 months you can tahan or not 40% of losses. Okay, so at here is the best bid. Okay, in the history, it tried to drop and rebound on this 200 MA line. Okay, how about if you drop more lower? Okay, smart money did not waiting at here, then will be a heavy cut loss. Okay, a heavy cut loss. What I can suggest is, okay, so you need to follow a plan of yourself. For myself, every time when we are seeing the market is okay, here actually I can show you some the weakness is here. Okay, the chart weakness. Okay, so here is your big drop, and you see this type of volume. Okay, this volume is like stopping it. Okay, it's stopping it, but however, this thing still continue to going down. Okay, so that means this is smart money sell. It's not smart money accumulation. Okay, if this level, I just plot a little bit for more detail. when you're dissecting a chart now. Okay, so if this line is I make it more okay, so at least you can see it. Okay, if this line is a smart money buy, that means these two supposed to something like this, go up, maybe go up, then come up again and go up and come something like this. Okay, suppose happen like this because this line is smart money buy. Okay, because smart money buy is dip you down, is buy again, then he's making a voila, and you will create something like this, a higher low. Okay, a higher low. Suppose something like this. Okay, so but however, what is happened is it dropped a little bit, pop this resistance line, pop down here, even not touching. Okay, even not touching, then he come down here now. Okay, so for this kind of a situation, if this line did not branch out back, this is not an entrance. Okay, no entrance at all and no trade at all. Okay, because this volume is smart money selling until you have a chart show that actually this move is smart money buying. Only there will be have a chance for this stock to continue moving up back to here. Okay, so for example of a demo, when you are using a volume spread analysis to see all this moving, okay, so you need to know that this line need to be break back in a very fast way. Okay, if it's not, that means this whole volume is a sell. Okay, it's a sell off. Okay, so and usually the smart money when they sell, it's just like pop, sell very aggressive. They will come down a little bit together with the new, then come down a little bit. Okay, so if they are cold, is example when you are put a frog straight away to a hot water, the frog will straight away jump out. Okay, but you put the frog in the cold water, then you heat it close slowly. Okay, that's only will kill the frog. Okay, so this is for Frontkn, but Frontkn because is under technology stock, technology wherever once our Malaysia or OPR up, okay, so this one is going to drop more, okay, because technology stock got a lot of loan. Okay, so if less room, if the company is lesser loan, then will be a better one lah. Okay, but so far this one I think that your next support is around 2 ringgit 25 cents. Okay, so it's still in a downtrend. Okay, but actually this you may use a guideline of a 200 MA. If anything stock is already cut this point, better is a last call for cut loss. Okay, so because usually this one, when you see this support from smart money should coming. Okay, but not selling like this. Okay, not selling, not supposed to be selling. If selling is something already or not really good lah. Okay, so this is a Frontkn. Okay, so I also saw some member want to Sebat. Okay, Sebat dynamic is a very how to say a Sega. Okay, a story. Okay, but however, because this one that there has been a stop and in a chart wise we cannot see anything about it. Okay, so we cannot advise anything on a how to say the VSA perspective. Okay, so this one need to see how it go before it's just coming back lah. Okay, so I will continue back to trade VSA 360. Then we need to see what is the sector is on our hand. Okay, so you can see here this is a sector. Energy we see is coming. Okay, energy actually oil and gas oil and gas you need to be also watch closely, because now the oil and gas, okay, this price I go back to here, I check back the crude oil. Okay, this is a crude oil daily. You can know that actually here, okay, here you use this 200 MA. Okay, I find you 200. If you are talking about a long-term long-term perspective of moving, you can use this 200 MA as a guideline. Okay, so you can see here, this is a overheating. Okay, so this is like a normal line. Okay, this is a normal line. Okay, so now US is releasing their oil, reserve oil to the market, but the question is how long? Okay, how long they can do that? Okay, and and Russia is still can sell the oil to China, India. Okay, so anything is still can go. Okay, so I think by short term, I think this one will be in this line. Okay, there will be have some zigzag lah. Okay, but anyway, this one I think is also continue moving up. Okay, it's a continue moving up. That's why when we are checking the sector, energy sector is quite improving. Okay, energy sector is improving, and also risks. This one I have to say seen earlier of a year, because COVID is coming a bit release. Okay, so but how that's why risk is getting better. But however, after Raya, we need to see whether the COVID case will be rebound or not. Okay, this one is still a question. If this one rebound, then this one will be a problem. Okay, so the risk will be drop back a little bit back. But we can see that now Taiwan also coming back, all the cases. Okay, China of course zero tolerance, so no become a lot of their city is locked down, like Beijing and Shanghai, even though it is like going to rebound, but going to reopen again. So when you have all this is coming, I think the market will be really volatile. Okay, plantation is getting slower and lower already because of uncertainty of the inflation, because the price is too high, and Indonesia is supposed to be end of May will reopen their export. So actually now the price is there, but however plantation, the earning is still very good. Okay, so this is some we can see that also when we are checking the sector, we also need to be check the foreign fund. Okay, this is the foreign fund, and it's an update until not update until Friday yet. Okay, but it's look like the selling out from a market is coming. Okay, so it's not something like that already. Okay, so the money will be flow out. Okay, so depends the OPR will be reviewed quite soon in this May or not. Okay, so this is still a question mark, but however because all of these things for our market to supercharge up back here, I think it's very unlikely. Okay, so maybe there will be a charge here and linger on this line. Okay, at this 1540. Okay, so this one will be quite an interesting place. You can placing your not a suggestion or a short or long, just only or some opinion. You can place it a long position because of all these history things. Okay, history of a rebound at the support and upper lower trade line. Okay, so this is a little bit about our Bursa. Okay, so now we go for some screener. Okay, so screener. Okay, so screener here. Okay, we usually go for a Pentagon guide, buy guide. Okay, so from here you can see not many stock. Okay, it's out of seven only, seven entrant here. But since the market is really in not a bullish condition. Okay, so and from here you can click PJTB. Okay, so this is a Pentagon. Then you can select maybe any FAD or no. We go for a grow, also no. We have this two. Okay, so we might go for this Muhiba. Muhiba already quite long. This did not come up. Okay, so I paste it here. Okay, so this is oh, this is interesting. Okay, a super high volume coming in. Okay, in a bear market. Okay, what happened? Okay, so example like this one, when you are pulling a little bit side here, okay, what you see here is a big drop of a volume. Okay, so like just now the Frontkn also the same, but the problem is Frontkn happened at the high side. This one is at the below side. How we know it as at a below side? Because we're using this 200 MA as a long-term guideline. Is below that. That means in almost a 1 year, the price is below the average. Okay, and also you can see here when you have a high volume dry up and the market is moving sideways until you have another high volume at this level. Okay, definitely after Muhiba you have something like a support line you can put it here when you are dissecting a stock. Okay, so the lowest point you go is about 50 cents. Okay, and you have a immediate resistance you can put a little bit lower here, because this one is a gap up one is not really a reference point, because here also is a gap up. Okay, so it's just open and gap up and drop. Okay, so at this line is your resistance line. So you have from here to here, from here to here is about 12%. Okay, so and also the same thing from here to your lowest point of support is almost the same. Now you are in a 50-50. Okay, in a 50-50. But however, this volume is talk about super high volume. You see here the volume, also this two is not even half of this volume. That means super volume here, that means a lot of buying activity inside. Okay, and when you need to know whether it's a buying or not buying, another technique is you deploy the your volume profile. Okay, the volume profile you can click from here to latest. Okay, then you let the running. Okay, you can see here. Okay, in this zone, when you have this zone actually is not the highest volume in this zone. Actually, the highest zone is here. Okay, is this line. Okay, that means is I put it down here is about 535. Okay, it's a 535 is the highest volume that is this deployed. So that's why you can when you are deploying this type of how to say a volume chart. Okay, based on a price one, you will think that, oh, this is a high volume and this is a high volume, and this portion is above this average line. Okay, so suppose the price is somewhere around here, but you can see here in actually the price is much more lower. That means in this zone, the smart money is buying a lot also. Okay, a lot of buying activity is in here. Okay, and when you are using this type of a profile to look at it, you can switch it to left side. Okay, because sometimes the right side here you cannot see anything. You can see here the buying, the blue one is a buying and this is a selling. Okay, so that means buying activity is a lot is happening here. Okay, because of this one, actually my VF also there will be take consider of this thing. That's mean when you're active the VF, you can see the blue triangle is below here is already quite at here is already triggered out, because the buying at this moment is quite high, and this is like a deep, just a final test of the market. Okay, so when you have all this information of this one back, okay, see above this line, then you can put this support line to a bit above here. Okay, because here is the highest volume. Because when you have a highest volume, that means the smart money is already in position themselves at this level 535. Okay, so then you will talk about you shorten your risk here. This is your cut loss. Okay, this is your cut loss level 535 if you enter here. That's why definitely this stock is willing to have a low. Is actually is no rating, because past history is I think it's down is quite long. So sure have some activity is going to happen in this stock. Okay, if not, it won't have something like this. Okay, so for next week one, I think this is one of a good stock that I need to put into my a watch list. Okay, so this is my watch list. Okay, I put it more. Okay, so this is quite good. This one because definitely something is there. Something is there. Okay, so I put it here. And the second one I think is not really a country, is a property. Okay, this one I think also move for a while also. Okay, so this is a demo how we always usually analysis chart. Okay, so this is hopefully members can learn a little bit. Okay, see how the things can when you're dissecting a chart. Okay, make sure you are inside a position that is favoring you. Okay, if you can enter a market with a favoring position, then you will less hazard to cut loss or anything's position against you. Okay, but if you're like enter too high, okay, so that's why a lot of headaches coming after that if the thing's not moving up. Okay, so this is a second stock country high. I think it's not going anywhere. Okay, so comparing a volume here still cannot give us any hints yet because it's like all is high. Okay, all is high. Okay, so and also this sideline or this 200 MA is just a sideline. So actually I can say there is nothing activity here. So until you have and this one look like a boring type one. So also a little bit risky. Okay, so to invest in the current situation. Okay, so this is this one I think we not much we can see. We can go to try to search maybe some stock in 18 line change. Okay, 18 line change. Actually, this one I quite interesting with this one, integrate logistic. Okay, so I have been in this stock too. Okay, not a recommender or buy stock, buy or sell. Okay, so this one actually what I know is because it's just want to demo a little bit when you are spotting this stock during this buy bandwagon. Okay, when you are replay until here. Okay, until here. Okay, so this bar you remove it. Okay, you will see something like this. Okay, something like this. When you are dissecting a chart. Okay, make sure you look for super high volume. Okay, so when you see this kind of super high volume, okay, and what happened is it at the high side. Okay, you have a high side here. Okay, you have a high side. You just draw a line lah. Okay, it's a high side here. So did you familiar? This one is look like Frontkn. Okay, during the Frontkn now is almost near 200 line. Okay, 200 line. Okay, then your MA line, you have a high drop here, but the price like you drop, come out and top, it did not bypass this resistance. Okay, you can see that a lot of chart is repeat by himself one. Okay, so once you pay attention to all this volume, okay, you can see the same pattern happen in this stock. Also, the same thing happen to other stock. Okay, for here, like that's why imagine when this thing hit this 200 MA. Okay, 200 MA. So that's why this one will be depends how the how you can tahan your investment. Okay, so not saying that Frontkn will be happen something like this. Okay, but you can see some similarity. Okay, and I always focus on risk, whether you need to cut loss first and buy back, or you more cut loss and move forward, or you need to hold. Okay, my trading plan always not hold for stock one. Okay, any stock come with a weakness, I will run out first. Anything the stock come back to a good support, then I come back again. Okay, so this is my my technique lah. Okay, so example like this one, integrated logistic. Then you see after that is right drop and silent when you compare the volume here. Okay, after the big volume, after a big volume, the price is getting down and down and down until you have a big spike. Okay, this big spike is like something like Muhiba now. Okay, it's like Muhiba now. Okay, so then when you have this one, you you will see a continuous of a volume coming in. Okay, so that's why in Muhiba now, okay, what the next step you need to see is a continued increase of volume, and you have see a continue of moving up. Okay, so when you have a just like I say in the Frontkn now, what only will attract us to buy back is when the bar bounce back the resistance level. Okay, so you can see here what we have drawn here, the high volume is this is the resistance line. Okay, and this resistance line you see is like coming back. Okay, it just bounce back. Okay, when you see this kind of bounce back, sure, correct, it will be has a small rebound, small pullback. Okay, this pullback line will be start moving. Okay, so your long-term pullback, when it is touching a big pullback, this pullback we are teaching in our master class. Okay, so when you have a pullback here, your line, they will be using the for members that who attends before the master class, you will know that this is 20 and this is a 40. Okay, so then after that you will use a 20-40 cut line to guide your entrance, because you know that this stock is already turned already. Okay, already start turning. Okay, so anything to cause this thing, maybe a new boss coming, new business coming, this one at the background, and always you will know that the news release and the market, you know, is sometimes not the true picture at the back. Okay, so what really reveal it is only a volume. Volume is the chances to all these things will be revealed. Okay, so this is a way we analyze a chart using volume spread analysis. Okay, so definitely ILB is something that is actually I'm enter a little bit late because I just see this and S only I enter. Okay, so but I will let the profit run first, because even though in a rough market the thing is look like it's not slowing down. Okay, that means the whole thing has been already controlled by some smart money at the background. Okay, but this is not a call buy or sell. Okay, for this stock, just only a sharing how we use volume spread analysis to check the footprint, okay, for the smart money. Okay, so you can know that like this stock, okay, here is your immediate coming the next resistance. Okay, so you already quite near already. Okay, so if anything in Monday certainly gap out, then you need, for me once gap out like this, cepat jual long. Okay, take profit long. Because why you need to get up? Because someone need to sell down already. Okay, so this is the powerful of when you are using an analysis of volume spread analysis. Okay, so this is ILB, and you can see here SMI is quite still continue running this stock. Okay, you can see that the car park like Jetson. This Jetson also if I'm not mistaken, is like a rebounds back from Goring, because this Jetson last few time has been going up, then after that come down, then here come back your the volume. Okay, so in case like this, okay, usually for member you can know that, okay, now what you want to see, okay, what you want to see in the chart. Okay, maybe the chart know you, but you don't know the chart. Okay, so once you have this one, you just focus on the volume. Okay, volume spread analysis always come with the volume first. Okay, always come with the volume. Then once you have the volume, then you go for your support. Okay, so once here your line here, then this one you have an up and down. You put a when you have something like this, up bar, and you have a down bar, almost same volume, you brought the line is below the red bar. Okay, not the higher bar. Okay, the red bar. Okay, so and you have so another small here is like at the uptrust level. Okay, once you have an uptrust level here, you brought it near the uptrust. Okay, near the uptrust. So that's why actually 215 and 220 cent actually is considered the same gap lah. It's nothing so different. Okay, so because smart money cannot control exactly, I want to 0.2, 0.2, 0.1, 0.1, no such thing lah. Okay, so for this one, it already be good enough. When you have a dissect this one, okay, then you will brought then after that the next step is you have a higher low, you have a support here. That means this, for this bar to continue going up, okay, this line cannot be violent. That means cannot be top like this, okay? Drop like this, end up, no question asked, cut loss. Okay, that means the party is over. But one thing is good is the volume is getting hard, getting up and here. Okay, here this one is almost only like 70% of the bar. Okay, that means the whole thing is look like continue going up. Okay, with a high volume. So in high inflation, if you talk about logic, high inflation, what happened to why somehow selling a spare part, okay, auto part will become what is the brand smart, or is it we were going to be earn a lot of money or not? This way we actually look like it's not logic, okay? So it's not logic, okay? But when you have this turn, okay, in a violence market, so is it when you dissect, we straight away go into enter here? Actually, it's not, okay? Actually, not. If you are going for this type of a jump in here, it's not saying it's not correct, just that you are following the trend, okay? Your trend of first profit taking might be hitting is 0.27, okay? It's 0.27, okay? And you are now from here, I just demo a little bit how we usually we analyze the stock. Okay, when you have in here to this one, sorry, a little bit here is about 11%. Okay, it's almost 11%. That means you are gambling 11%, and you have also a risk of this one dropping back to here. Okay, once you're dropping back to here, it's talking about how many percent? Okay, you're dropping back to here, you're almost 50%. Okay, so for this one, you have one hand, you have a high volume. Okay, your risk is talk about between 20 cent, 15, or and you're taking a profit is 27. Okay, so if suddenly in Monday, suddenly is like a get out, something like this, so make sure you is not a good advice you go into this type of stock, because we don't want to see a gap up one. Okay, the gap up one is look like is actually is a selling of activity of a smart money selling. Okay, especially if the gap up is a higher volume, close down. Okay, close down here. Okay, somewhere around here. Okay, this is we already can consider game over, because the smart money just only a short-term play. Okay, but this one we do not know yet, because based on the bar that currently we have is talk about some risk here. Okay, but however, if you are using a follow trade technique, okay, instead of using a pullback technique, okay, then you need to know your risk of cut-offs, okay, or your how much certainly you can take your profit. Okay, so if let's say this one certainly is a LC bar on the Monday, LC bar, okay, with almost same high volume, then definitely this one is going to jalan already. Okay, once you have a stock that is like about to jalan, what is the theory you need to apply? That will be apply using a pullback strategy. Okay, this pullback strategy is what we are teaching in the masterclass, and this masterclass will be for one masterclass coming to another 2 weeks. Okay, so in this one, we are using a pullback. Pullback, that means you have up and down, up and down. Okay, we check all this strength. Is it a good strength? We just try to enter at this time of point. Okay, not a recommender or sell buy. Just to I put it here. The enter is a positive positive way. When we are dissecting a chart, like using a VSA, is a possible chances to go into a one stock. Okay, so definitely this one, Jetson also is a good a stock we can monitor, and this one I also will put into my the list. Okay, so for this type of violence market, make sure you pay a lot of attention on our stock that is still moving in high volume. Okay, so I think this two stock is enough for us to monitor. Deleum, yeah, Deleum, this one also quite interested, because the oil and gas is still in sector is getting better. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, so I just demo another stock for you. Okay, so you do a replay here. Okay, you do a replay here. Okay, so when you're seeing this thing, is it look like familiar? It's quite same like just now Jetson. Okay, so also the same thing when you are dissecting a chart. Okay, when you are dissecting a chart, you look for high volume, high volume, high volume. Okay, so after you're dissecting the high volume, where is your location? So like this one, pull down, the line is at the below. Okay, so when you have a put high, second bar still high, so you put it second below. Okay, so this is the trading zone. That means below here is a support. Then actually this one is already branched out to the branch back to the resistance line. Okay, whereby this resistance line has been 2 times failed. Okay, uptrust and uptrust. Okay, so another one is you saw it. The third one is higher low. Okay, when you put a bar here, you have a higher low. Okay, so here is your higher low. Okay, so once you have all this information already in how to say in your position already, then you straight away you can use the playback. Okay, you playback here, you see. Okay, so when here before this up bar is happened, you have a 3 down bar here. Okay, when you have a 3 down bar, you look for the volume. Why come the volume so low? Okay, it's compared this one. This means the smart money did not sell. It just go at here, buy voila wherever people want to sell. Okay, so when you see a very good sign, is this one. Okay, something like an SP. Okay, for members that has joined before our class, you will know that this look like SP, even though it's not forming an SP signal here. Okay, once you have all these things and you plus currently you already have NS, then this means the stock is going to blast. Okay, and this one, what I recommend is when you have a gap up, when you have a high volume. Okay, if you enter here, you can just sell here because this is the first resistance branch up. Okay, so once you have a go up, then you can continue. You see the bar straight away drop down. Okay, so once you have already sell, let's say an example. Okay, our concept of trading is you see a gap up here. Okay, sorry, the mouse is not different. Okay, you have a gap here. Okay, so you straight away take profit first. Okay, take profit. But suddenly how come? Okay, take profit too fast. No such thing. For trading, follow your plan. Once your plan is there. Okay, so then after that, what happened? 1, 2, 3, the third day, suddenly drop like this. Okay, suddenly drop and branch up, and you see the volume still at high side. Okay, then lucky long. Okay, you already take profit already, you just let it run. So you can let it run. Okay, when you have a SP here, the price has been supported at this line. It did not come to here. It did not come to this line. That means the support area is here already. So you wait for the rebound back. Okay, rebound back. That means this actually, I want to show you here. Here is the technique of pullback. Okay, you can buy. You can first take profit during the breakout. Okay, then you take profit already. Then wait for a pullback. Okay, for members who attends before the class, you can see. Do you realize this one is the MA? 200 MA here. Okay, 200. Sorry, 20 MA. You see the price did not break 20 MA. This is the rules of 20-40 rules. Open track. Okay, when you apply this one, once you have applied this one, you just let it really rebound. Okay, once you take out this high, that means the whole thing is start jalan already. Okay, so wherever you just let it go, if you don't break back this line, you don't need to let it any cut loss. Okay, because they will be continue to if the stock is continuing to go up, it need to follow some support. Okay, you don't want to go back to this break the support line. Okay. This is how you dissect the chart. Okay, like Deleum now is already jalan. So this one quite similar with just now the Jetson. But from chart wise, we see the similarity. But also you need to know that the market, because oil and gas market is in a hot seat compared like Jetson one is an auto park. Okay, if Jetson is in plantation, definitely something is going to be happen like this. Okay, so that means different degree of confirmation will involve you how much investment you can jump in. Okay, so we did not encourage anything to silent, okay, or in this one cannot like this. Okay, you need to follow your plan. Okay, just hopefully that members can catch how we dissect the chart. Okay, and put your risk in control. Okay, using what you learn in a pullback, what you learn in a SP upthrust. Okay, all these things you need to put into together, then you can have a good analysis on the chart. Okay, so this is I think this is a few one here. Okay, so actually before I end this section, I just want to just need to say that something about press metal. Okay, press metal, as we can know, that is a very fundamental good stock. Okay, sometimes when you invest in good stock, you also can end up losing money because you are entrance at the wrong position. Okay, so you can see here when you dissecting all this kind of a stock, let's say it's a in a very high price one, and also in a very high volatility one, you may not even to see a very clear volume. Okay, so however, you can see this one volume, this one volume, this one volume, still volume. This two volume still is a very high location that you need to pay attention. Okay, so when you have a very good fundamental stock, okay, when the news is very good during this time, saying the futures quite bright, make a very good money. Okay, how come this thing happen? Okay, how come this happen? So you can put it, a line is in here. Actually, it's a quite obvious. Okay, this is called a high volume, low spread. When you have a high volume of low spread, it means what? Either got two ways: smart money, buy in, okay, buy in, or smart money, sell. Okay, it sound like stupid question, right? Okay, so it's just only one two way only, in or out. Okay, but when you have a low spread, it means that you tekan minyak, kereta tak jalan. Okay, once you have something like this, that means high chances smart money. Sorry, I circle the wrong one. Okay, smart money is selling. Okay, smart money selling, because you know that this one got a lot of news, good news. When you already drop, okay, so people thought that, wow, now already give you a good discount, masuk, buy, but not buy. Okay, sorry, cannot use buy. Enter. Okay, so when you have a wallet enter, someone at the behind exit like hell. Okay, so how do we know that this one is genuine or not genuine? Only you can know after here. Okay, after here, because the volume did not bypass back the high. Okay, so that's why when you have at this moment, you still cannot be 100%, but already smell something not right. Okay, supposed to be rebound fast going out. Okay, but suddenly when you have this line been break, okay, this become a support level being break, that is a very sound alarm. This one we're going to drop. Okay, so that's why when you are dropped, where is your support? This is your support. Now it's already dropped very fast. Okay, to support. So when you are dropped to a wrong support very fast, this also has some good news. That means they did not killing the frog slowly. Okay, it just alert the frog. Okay, to jump out. Okay, so that means that the entire stock is going not really good. Okay, but just that when you are choosing to enter, where is your entrance? You always not enter at here. We just enter here, and here. Here is only your target. Okay, so when you are dissecting a stock, is whether the fundamental is high or good or not, you need to enter at the correct way. If you are enter at the wrong way, a fundamental stock will turn to a nightmare. Okay, so then you will question yourself already, what happened? Okay, what happened? That's why well, no matter how the chart is a move, you need to patiently wait until the price for you to enter. Okay, so don't just simply see the news straight away jump in. Okay, so definitely this one, hearing news to jump in is not volume spread analysis. Okay, so I think now also today's talk a little bit long. Okay, so I think I will end here. So hopefully members or non-members has been exposed some technique in volume spread analysis, how to dissect a chart. Okay, so if you like this channel, you can share to your friend, and also all my video is recorded, and I also will put into my YouTube channel. Bursa Thrive already set up a new YouTube channel. So this YouTube channel later on I will share to all the members, and I also will put into my Facebook. Okay, so hopefully you have a good night's sleep later on, and see, hopefully next week we can catch some good profit. Okay, so until now, okay, so I will stop here. Okay, thank you. Bye.